initial emotions? Oh, I didn't know. Initial emotions after this loss.
You know, you gotta bring it in. Anytime you go into someone else's building, especially a team like this, you know, if you want to compete, let alone beat a team like this in their own building, you gotta bring it. And we didn't, obviously, and they threw the first punch and we folded, and unfortunately, we didn't even get up. So, you know, just gotta learn from it. You know, hopefully bury the film and then move on, and hopefully get ready for the Big 12 tournament.
How concerned are you? And you're someone who's dealt with an injury recently. Hunter goes out. There's a time where Braun went back to the locker room. Kevin really playing the second half. Like, how concerned are you about injuries at this point ahead of postseason play?
You can't worry about it. It's got to be next man up. You know, as long as we got 5 people on the floor, you got to be ready to compete. And you know, hopefully we can put ourselves in a better position than we did tonight. You know, no matter who's out there, it's just a matter of competing. If you're normally out there, you're normally not. You got to come out and compete. You know, play for the name on the front of your jersey, not on the back. And we all just got to bring it and hopefully try to live for another day, fight for another day.
During those first couple timeouts in the first half, just what did coach try to do, and what did you guys try to do to get back on track?
It was just all about energy. One of the things we focused on coming into the game was 50-50 balls and rebounds and those kind of things, and they were just dominating us on those plays. Those are the little things that they do that gives them that advantage over their opponents, and you know, we didn't do that, and then when they're in this building, they're going to hit shots and they're all going to play well, and it's their senior night, so you know, you got to do a better job of competing and winning those little plays in order to put yourself in a better position to hopefully be in a competitive game to where you can get a shot to win.
I think you guys shot 23% in the first half. Is there anything you think that was doing differently than other teams so far this season?
They were flying around. You know, that's what they do best. You know, that's why they're who they are, and you know, they're well coached, and they fly around like that every possession. You know, we didn't do a good job of getting to our spots and fighting for positioning, and you know, I think it's a lot tougher to hit those shots when you're off balance and you haven't seen one go in early or anything like that. So we kind of let them push us around, and we didn't do a good job getting to our spots, and I think it kind of leads to lower percentages.
What was the message in the locker room from coach?
You know, you just got to take it 4 minutes at a time at that point. You know, when you're down, I think it was 19 at half, you know, you just got to try to win each 4 minutes. You know, try to cut it each down. You got to chip away. There's no 19-point plays, so it's just a matter of taking it one possession at a time, trying to win each 4 minutes.
How discouraging was it to be down so much early?
We definitely didn't put ourselves in a good spot. You know, we never really think we're out of any game. We know we got what it takes to come back. We've done it before to that team. So you know, it was just a matter of coming out and fighting, and you know, we didn't really do a good job of that.
What's your feeling about Hunter? How worried are you about the injury?
I don't really have any information. You're gonna have to ask coach about that, but we obviously hope that he's healthy and hopefully he can come back soon and it's not anything serious.
Did they play with a different level of intensity than what you saw in Lawrence a few weeks ago?
You know, no doubt about that. We had the crowd behind us, and you know, they kind of felt what we had in Lawrence tonight with their crowd and their senior night. But that's not really an excuse. You still got to come out and compete and know that you're going to get their best shot. You know, you can't just take it on the chin and try to claw back from that. You got to try to be proactive and come out and match their energy if you want to be in a competitive game, especially in this building.
Anything else?
Wait,
Thanks.
sorry.
Oh,
yeah.
Jordan.
Sorry. You mentioned next man up mentality. Are there any points in the season that you can look back on and say, hey, this is why I have that sort of confidence that that's not just a saying, but actually a reality that you guys can accomplish?
That's just got to be everyone's mindset, whether it's injuries or not. You know, if you're coming off the bench, you know, you got to be ready for your minutes. If you're starting, you know, if you're getting thrown out there when you're not used to it, you got to make sure you're prepared no matter who it is. We've all had flashes during the season. We've played however many games, 30-something games now. You know, it's not a matter of if you're comfortable or not. It's just a matter of if you're prepared. So we got to all make sure we're prepared and be ready to do our job.
You referenced a couple of times the building and just them, you know, feeding off the injury. How would you describe this environment that y'all played in today?
It was different. You know, obviously none of us have been here before. They were definitely on top of you, and we felt this building. It was loud, and I think we felt it most through their players. I think they got juiced up more than anything else, and you know, they were flying around, they were hitting shots, and I think that's definitely something that we let get away from us, and we didn't really do a good job of being proactive and taking that away from them.
All right.